Welcome to this episode of TeacherBlast, the online show that answers your toughest teacher headaches. My name is Brian.
I'm Alicia.
And the question is, what do you do when your photocopier breaks 15 minutes before your class starts? Alicia, what do you think?
This is a really good question. Without any context to what type of assignment you're trying to do, I came at it from a couple different angles. If you're just using, you just have a worksheet that you're trying to copy, obviously for modifying and adjusting quick on the spot, you could read the questions off to the students and do the traditional low-tech pen and paper where the students fill in the blank and they just list number 1 through 10 on the paper and answer the questions. But I was thinking, maybe you have a primary source or an interesting article that you've researched and it's actually content, the meat of your lesson that you're using. An idea that I had was actually break the students up into groups. I'm not a big fan of large group reading because putting the students on the spot sometimes can be difficult, and especially if the content is pivotal to the learning process. It may be the students may be distracted by other students reading and the fluidity of the reading, that maybe breaking them up into small groups and having them read together might be another alternative while other students are doing other activities that you've planned in your lesson. So kind of doing group activities and people navigating around to read that article.
That's good. I like that. Yeah, I think if you have a master copy of whatever it is, well, there's a couple issues in that question. First of all, if the photocopier breaking is going to ruin your lesson, then obviously you're waiting till the last minute. So that kind of goes without being said, right? But there are the situations in which, for whatever reason, you do need to make copies. Let's say of some sort of, here are the 10 questions to be answered for today, or something like that. A document camera would be a good idea if you have one, to be able to display the questions. For me, I like to, like Alicia was saying, break kids up into groups, and then just have one group representative come up, write down the question on their little index card or their paper, or type on their laptop or whatever they happen to have, and then they maybe go around in a circle. They kind of rotate through the questions. So empowering students, and then doing some more collaboration rather than here's a sheet that you have to work on your own.